find out how they will argue.
Most certainly. And even as we do that, we are going to swap places. The Chief Speaker and that's for Bestgift Comprehensive College. Yes, both of you switch places.
Right.
Thank you very much. Could the Chief Speaker please tell us how they will be debating? Yes?
Sir, we're supporting the motion.
You are supporting the motion. Ideal Crystal School, K2 Lagos.
Yes, sir.
Supporting the motion.
Yes, sir.
So it means Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun Lagos, will be opposing the motion. Brilliant. You heard the motion. It's time for us to debate. At issue, when classrooms become cages and learning feels like labor, when notes replace notions and marks matter more than meaning, we must ask the question, has the system silenced the spark? This evening, two teams take the torch of truth and they march into the maze of modern education. From Ideal Crystal School, minds polished and precise, make us proud. Students ready to slice through stale systems with sparkling insights. And from Bestgift Comprehensive School, a team determined to prove that the best gift of any child is imagination. Their battleground is bold, their question profound. Don't let us down, we trust you, both of you. Does Nigeria's secondary school curriculum kill creativity? Or does it kindle it? Will the debaters declare that our classrooms crush curiosity? Or will they argue that structure strengthens the seeds of skill? Whatever side they take, today's contest will crackle with courage and it will glow with the glitter, hopefully, of genius. Because here, on I Beg to Differ, the student debate tournament, words are wings in themselves, arguments are art, and every young mind is a masterpiece in motion. So let this second debate in the series proceed.
Indeed. Before we do, let's remind you that these youngsters have been prepped by their teachers who are in the viewing room as we speak. You will see them if you're watching the live streams. Mr. Adeleke Abbas and Mrs. Ilama Blessing of Ideal Crystal School and Mr. Adekunle Adetunji of Bestgift Comprehensive School. Well done, teachers.
Brilliant. So let's get into the debate proper. Special thanks to GZ Industry, our sponsors for this Lagos Regional Finals, and special thanks to Obi Weezy for their constant, continuing patronage and for upping the game.
Right.
I was going through the lists, the gadgets that these winning kids will get to take home, in addition to the prize money, which is something to behold.
Something to behold indeed. The motion before us this evening is the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. The motion supporter is Ideal Crystal School, represented by Okiki Joshua and Adeleye Daniel. The motion opposer is Bestgift Comprehensive School, represented by Victor Great Emediong and Oladiran Oluwakemi. The motion supporter will go first. You've got 4 minutes. Joshua, your time starts now.
When classrooms measure imagination by marks and conformity, the colors of creativity fade into grey. A pleasant day to my distinguished judges, worthy opponents, and ever-attentive listeners. My name is Okiki Joshua, a proud student of Ideal Crystal School, here to firmly support the motion that the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. Ladies and gentlemen, when a child's imagination is measured by a marking scheme, education becomes a cage, not a canvas. The Nigerian secondary school curriculum develops memorizers, not thinkers, and that's why creativity truly suffers. Allow me to dive into my first point. The curriculum is rigid and overloaded. It overloads students with different facts to memorize and cram for work and echo, instead of giving them the freedom and liberty to actually measure their creative exploration. Well, according to 2022 study by the National Educational Research and Development Council, students juggle 10 to 13 subjects per term. Even the council itself express this as content heavy and examination driven. Ladies and gentlemen, if the council could admit this means that the curriculum is actually overloaded and irrepressible for students. Even teachers have to ignore practical learning in order to finish this overloaded syllabus. Moving on, the curriculum actually ignores modern creative skills. We live in a world where digital trends like coding, digital innovation and entrepreneurship are constantly evolve, but the curriculum has failed to integrate it into teaching. Teachers don't actually teach this subject, and it's actually minimized and it's ignored in major schools. Timetables have allocated 7 to 10 periods for core subjects compared to the 1 to 2 periods for music and arts. So this is just ignorance in the highest order. According to a UNESCO Global Monitoring Report in 2023, it said that only 25% of schools actually have digital facilities, meaning that these schools have ignored the curriculum. These schools have ignored the fact that students actually need modern creative skills to actually exercise their creativity. Moving on, the curriculum suppresses self-expression. When classrooms measure when individuals can't actually, when teachers focus on textbook responses, it allows students to be suppressed. Even the most creative students are seen as serious because they express themselves creatively. In exams, any student that actually gives a textbook response is actually giving more marks than students that generate their own ideas. Students are meant to generate their own ideas, are meant to be original in not just cramming for exams or focusing on the syllabus. In conclusion, until our schools value questions as much as answers and imagination as much as innovation, the creativity in Nigeria will continue to be suffocated. If we raise a generation that is to repeat instead of think, we will raise a generation that follows the world, not one that changes it. Thank you.
Well done. Now you will hear from... Thank you very much. It is now time to hear from Bestgift Comprehensive School, represented by Victor Great Emediong in this opening round. Victor, your time starts now.
If the Nigerian secondary school curriculum truly keeps creativity, how then do we have Nigerian students winning competitions, launching startups, and creating art and technology recognized across Africa? Before I symbolize my symbolistic symbolism, as a well brought up African child, I would love to give honor to him, honor is due. Good morning, Mr. Moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, my co-debaters, and my ever-attentive audience. I am Victor Great, a great representative of the prestigious Bestgift School. I am here to strongly oppose the motion, which says the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. First, I would love to define the key terms. Creativity means thinking differently, solving problems in new ways, and expressing your ideas freely. But and curriculum means courses which are offered in schools or university. And I'll argue with the following points. The curriculum encourages holistic development. The Nigerian secondary school curriculum was designed to innovate, to build intellectuals, and to build creative minds. The 2023 WAEC Chief Examiner results showed that the Nigerian secondary school curriculum actually provides a creative mind in the sense that creative minds are formed in classrooms. The Nigerian Education Research and Development Council clearly stated their goals to produce citizens with creative mindsets and independently building stuffs. Secondly, project-based learning drives originality. Project-based learning drives originality. In Nigerian schools today, students are required to complete projects such as crafting, science experiments, and agricultural production. The WAEC Chief Examiners Examination Report 2023 stated that the inclusion of practical component in WAEC continuous assessment is to help students to build originality and hands-on creativity. Thirdly, STEM education encourage innovation. When I say STEM, I mean science, technology, education, and mathematics. This system helps to build innovation. It helps to build creativity in the mindset of students. This is creativity in action. Fourthly, it introduces ICT, which is essential to the 21st century. In this digital age, creativity depends on technology, which our schools offer. According to UNICEF, 56% of our public schools today can now boast of functional ICT devices. Fourthly, the Nigerian encourages competition. The Federal Ministry of Education organizes Nigerian Science and Technology Expo, which helps students to build creative mindsets. In 2023, a Nigerian secondary school student created an eco-friendly cooking stove with recycled materials. This innovation was brought up from classes like basic technology and chemistry. This is clear that creativity in schools are there. In conclusion, creativity is not skewed in thank you.
All right. You have time to wrap up, but just do it quickly, okay? Well done. Well done. That's Victor Great, 14-year-old SS3 student of Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun, Lagos.
Right. You will now hear from the motion. Before we do that, let's take a break.
Yeah,
yes.
certainly.
We'll take a quick break.
We'll be back right
When
after
we come
this
back.
time out.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I beg to differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
At GZI, we believe corporate success must go hand in hand with community impact. Through our corporate social responsibility initiatives, we've supported lives across Nigeria, from donating protective coveralls to street sweepers nationwide to organizing free medical outreach programs for our host communities. We're committed to improving lives, promoting safety, and giving back wherever we operate. GZI, building communities, inspiring change.
Welcome back. We can now proceed to the rebuttal rounds.
Yeah, most certainly. In that first round, the stage spoke, ideas ignited, and of course the air is alive with argument and ambition. But this is where debate becomes dynamic. Pay attention. It's your first time, both of you, both schools, so pay attention in this round. This next round is certainly not for the faint of thought, right? It's about the ability to rebut what your opponent has said. It's for the fearless minds that dare to dismantle and to defend. Hold your ground. Tear what your opponent said in the opening round to pieces. So welcome to the rebuttal round.
Representing Bestgift Comprehensive School is 14-year-old Oladiro Oluwakemi Karis. Yes, wonderful. Now, representing Ideal Crystal School in this round is Adeleye Daniel.
I like the names of your school, so I'm wondering whether Ideal Crystal and Bestgift Comprehensive are ready for this rebuttal round. You are both ready.
Wonderful.
So let's see whose crystal will shine clearer.
Oh, okay, Femi.
And cleaner.
Nice play on words.
And
Interesting.
whose gift will glitter greater.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Now, to kick off this round, we will hear from Bestgift Comprehensive School, the motion opposer.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's you. You looked at me like I said again. Okay, your time starts now. Caris.
Distinguished judges, my accurate timekeeper, ever attentive audience, and my co-debaters, I greet you. My name is Oladiro Oluwakemi, and I am here for my rebuttal round. Firstly, my opponent stated that the curriculum encourages cramming. The curriculum necessarily does not encourage cramming, because it's not stated in the curriculum that students should cram. It is stated clearly in the curriculum that teachers should engage in discussion moments with the students. If students cram as a result of anxiety and fear of failure of a particular subject. They also stated that the Nigerian curriculum is rigid and overloaded. Nigerian curriculum is actually reviewed every 5 to 7 years, which makes it fit into the change that the world constantly goes into. Nigerian curriculum is currently added subjects like coding, digital literacy, ICT is added to the curriculum, which shows that the curriculum changes. They also stated that lack of digital facilities makes the curriculum kill creativity. Digital facility is a total word on its own, because it says that Nigerian curriculum stated that the school should undergo some practicals using those digital facilities. Now, it is stated in that curriculum, if a school does not have those digital facilities, then this is not the curriculum's fault. It is the government that is funding that school or the private owner's fault. They also stated that it produces memorizers. Nigerian curriculum does not produce memorizers because it actually encourages students' ideas to be able to analyze and their ability to be innovative in subjects like government, in subjects like civic education and social studies. They stated that the curriculum does not include coding. Coding is clearly stated in the curriculum, and if it's not offered in some schools, we cannot blame that on the curriculum. It is stated in the curriculum. Some schools may not offer it as a result of their inadequate funds. They also stated that it lacks self-expression. Literature in English exists in the curriculum for a reason. Literature in English teaches students to express themselves clearly in the use of their grammatical structure. So I don't see that as a valid point. I also like to state some points. The Nigerian curriculum has produced global students who are recognized abroad. Students like Genevieve Naja, due to her literature in English class, she grew and was exquisite in her literature, in her grammatical expression, which made her to be well known both home and abroad. We have Asha, she's a musician. Due to her drama and arts class, she grew extensively in her poetic expression, which made her to be a well-known musician in Nigeria and abroad. We also have Jalaya Aliyu. He's an automobile engineer. Due to his maths and technical drawing class, he sparked his interest in developing cars, which made him to develop the Chevrolet Volt, which is an electromotor car, and he's currently the head of the Nigerian automobile and the head of Nigerian development councils in Nigeria. I want to also state another point. Nigerian curriculum encourages entrepreneurship education. Nigerian curriculum offers subjects like marketing, offers subjects like business studies, which lays a foundation in a student's life. It enables them so that when they go into the outside world, they will know how to run a business. Nigerian curriculum also provides competitions and encourages them to be competitive and to engage in projects. When they are competitive, it sharpens their creative mind and critical thinking. Nigerian curriculum also enhances innovation in the sense that it does not exclude arts, science, and commercial subjects from the curriculum. Thus, it encourages creativity. My opponent also stated that. Okay, thank you.
All right. Well done. Thank you very much. That was Oluwakemi Oladiran, a 14-year-old SS2 student of Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun, Lagos.
That's right. We'll now hear from Daniel Adeleye of Ideal Crystal School, Ketu, Lagos. Daniel, you've got 4 minutes. Your time starts now.
Thank you very much, my lovely moderators. The opponent has done a job of painting the Nigerian secondary school curriculum to be creativity enhancing rather than being a creativity killer. But sadly, it's a painting, not reality, because statistics around us screams otherwise, that our Nigerian secondary school curriculum actually kills creativity rather than enhancing it. And I stand there with conviction in my heart to refute all my opponent's claim, and if time permits, add points to back up mine. Firstly, you made mention of our curriculum encourages competition. My lovely listeners and distinguished judges, wherever you might be, we live in a country with over 16 million Nigerian secondary school students. You listen, just 10,000 of those 16 million participating in competition doesn't mean our curriculum is good. You cannot judge judge a tree by 2 or 3 good fruits in it. You need to judge it all around. And statistics shows that our students have low sense of creativity, because according to a Lokoja based study, it shows that only 5% of Nigerian secondary school students have high level of creativity. If we put this into national statistical numbers, out of approximately 16 million Nigerian secondary school students, we are having just 2.2 million Nigerian students that show high level of creativity. What happens to those 14 million students? Should they be scrapped aside just because those set of ones are showing high level of creativity? I sincerely beg to differ, that we need to look at it from a general point of view, and when we do so, we are going to see that statistics backs our claim that indeed curriculum kills creativity by the significant amount of students that are left behind. Moving further, you said that holistic development, simply because there are claims that they want to a curriculum that promotes creativity. Well, my lovely listeners and judges, stating your goals is not the same as actualizing it. Of course, you cannot expect them to badmouth the curriculum. What actually proves it is evidence. Now, according to statistics done by UNESCO, it has shown that over 60% of Nigerian secondary schools are heavily equipped with rigid learning that doesn't promote psychology. So to my listeners, it's basic psychology. When a student has too much notes to cram, too much information to store in the head, creativity cannot occur. That is why statistics, which I don't want to underscore again because I've done in the past, proves this backing up. Moving further, you said STEM education because our curriculum has enhanced that. Really, I sincerely disagree with that, because according to the UNESCO 2024 report, it shows that the curriculum here in this country has created a form of conformity and confinement, where students' major role is just to memorize subjects rather than show creativity. So if UNESCO, a world universal renowned body, can say so, who are you to prove otherwise? Moving further, you said our curriculum is project-based learning. I beg to differ again, because since 2018 down to now, over 80% of supposed practical has been seen to be alternative to practical, which means that what, rather than doing actual experimentation, we are busy stuck using papers as a form of experiment. In what manner can creativity thrive if that is actually being done? Then you stated another point, that you have so many people like Asha and the likes that I said. Asha, if you like you said, went outside of the country. So the Nigerian secondary school curriculum and a musician like that has nothing to do in correlation, because you cannot tell me she is what she is today because of her arts teacher that taught her poetry or music and literature. Now, to list some of my points, our curriculum, is saddens my heart, is too rigid in the sense that, according to the Nigerian Educational Research and Development Council, shows that the average Nigerian secondary school student juggles 13 to 15 subjects. And according to Sarah Logan, a renowned psychologist, she said that when students juggle that degree amount of subjects per term, they have no room for memorization. So to my listeners, moderators, and distinguished judges, statistics are on our side today, and I believe that with common reasoning and logic, you see to me that the Nigerian secondary school curriculum indeed kills creativity and is nowhere near a creativity enhancer. Thank you very much.
Well done, and right on time as well. If you've just tuned in, welcome. You are late, but as they say, better late than never. The topic before us this evening is the Nigerian secondary school curriculum kills creativity. You've heard from Ideal Crystal School, Ketu, Lagos. You've also heard from Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun, Lagos. Adelaya Daniel, whom you've just heard, is representing Ideal Crystal School, and so is Okiki Joshua. You earlier heard from Victor Great Emediong and Oladiran Oluwakemi Karis of Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun, Lagos. You've heard the presentation and rebuttal rounds. When we return from this break, you will hear the closing arguments. This is I Beg to Differ, Season 9.
The biggest debate competition in Nigeria. I Beg to Differ on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
Obiwizi is Nigeria's trusted name in affordable tech and gadget tradings. From Lagos to Abuja, from students to CEOs, Obiwizi is your guy for quality tech devices, brand new and pre-owned alike. Got a new phone or laptop? Bring it in and walk away with an upgrade or a cashback, or in fact, both. Whether you shop in-store or online, at obweezy.com, you are guaranteed value, warranty, and a customer-first experience. Obweezy offers affordable tech, trusted service, because with gadgets, Obweezy is your guy. Follow Obweezy at Instagram at Obweezy Backup Page or on TikTok at Obweezy. That is at Obweezy on TikTok. Obweezy is spelled Obиwеzy. That is Obиwеzy.
Welcome back. And so the arguments have danced, and every point has painted its purpose. So far, so good. But this is where reason becomes resonance. The closing round is not a battle of data. I'm sure you know that by now. It is a dialogue with destiny. Debaters, now you must not just inform, you must inspire. Don't merely prove a point. Paint a picture. Okay? Make your words breathe. Make your message burn, and leave your listeners thinking long after the timer stops ticking and the bell goes ringing. Does our curriculum crush creativity or craft it? Does it silence imagination or sculpt innovation? This is your moment to make meaning immortal. Daniel, Joshua, Femi, and of course,
Victor.
The great Victor. So step into the spotlight and let your closing lines linger like legacy.
Wonderful. Now, in this round, we'll begin with the motion supporter.
Mm-hmm.
The motion supporter is Ideal Crystal School, represented by Adeleye Daniel and Okiki Joshua, the chief speaker. Okiki Joshua, it is time to close. Is there a problem? Yes. Oh, so you want to close. Wonderful, Adeleye Daniel. Your time starts now.
Back again as the Deputy Speaker, I come for today's closing statement. With all the arguments that has been presented today, it's necessary to come to a logical conclusion, and I believe logic and reasoning resides in the supporting motion. Firstly, in the words of Albert Einstein, education is not the learning of facts, but the training of minds to think. But sadly, our curriculum does the exact opposite, training students and teaching students what to think, when to think, and how to think, not for them to think on their own free will. You see countries like Japan, United States of America, Russia, and even Finland that we praise today for having an awesome educational system. It's simply because they did what Albert Einstein stated, which is to train creativity by letting the minds explore within their own free zone, not conforming the minds. So to all my listeners from all around the country and even to the globe at large, and to my judges, I want you to put this in your mind. Do you want a system where the students are forced to think in a particular order, creating a format of whereby students just cram, vomit, and forget? Because based on statistics, which I am not yet to give, that is exactly what has been evident and has been empirical in the lives of secondary school students here in Nigeria. And we all need to understand the great significance of creativity and innovation in a nation, simply because it is what puts a nation at the forefront of globalization. And in the words of Steve Jobs, innovation is what distinguishes leaders from followers. And with this current curriculum that we have, it is just creating followers who know something about everything but have the application of nothing. And in today's world, for a country to progress, and like that of Nigeria, a very wonderful country as it is, we necessarily need students that can think off of their own imagination, not 10,000 out of 16 million to think. We need the whole optimal maximization, and with this current curriculum, it cannot do so, because the students complain of the curriculum being too rigid. The teachers themselves complain of the curriculum being rigid. My opponents might have painted a picture, but let's not be confused. That picture is all fantasy. My stand is reality. That our curriculum definitely kills creativity. Why they've painted is just talking about students from a particular point of view, while me, I am generalizing and global and putting it on a national scale, because we should know that our curriculum values memorization over imagination, repetition over reflection, and conformity over creativity, where every idea is punished. So I put this to my listeners and my distinguished judges. Do we want a curriculum where every student that brings up a new idea is penned down because they see that it doesn't follow the marking scheme? You need to follow this. Even teachers fall victims to this. My listeners can attest to this, where teachers make statements like, read this is what you need for work, you don't need to do this. This is exactly the conformity our curriculum has created, and which shouldn't be so. And I'll close by saying this, because in the words of Socrates, education is not the kindling of art, it is the filling of vessel, and our curriculum can only fill vessels, not kindle and inspire art for the next level generation in today's world. Thank you very much.
Well done. Now you will hear from Bestgift Comprehensive Schools Oladino Oluwakemi Carrick. The time starts. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Okay, your time starts now.
I greet my judges once again, and I'm here for my closing remarks. But I'll kindly like to ask the judges to permit me to clear the fog of confusion created by my supporters and my opponents. I would like to start with this saying: blaming the curriculum for killing creativity is like blaming a pen for bad handwriting. The curriculum offers opportunity. It's we that needs to implement it. A nation without a curriculum is a ship without a compass who goes back and forth. So how can you say the Nigerian curriculum kills creativity when it offers subjects like civic education and social studies, which enables students to discuss on social issues like citizenship, corruption, leadership, etc. When students exchange their intellectual ability and they discuss on topics which encourages and sharpens their creative mindset. In government, students interpret data, students argue on certain topics, which shows that it actually encourages their intellectual ability. I would also like to state some students who actually did well due to the Nigerian secondary school curriculum. A student like Jessica Adonsi, she won the World Mathematics Competition 2024. She beat the USA students, she beat the China students, she beat India students and many other students in the world today due to her mathematics classes, which are included in the curriculum. Another student, Mohammed, in 2024, he was also crowned the world best debater in the world due to the Nigeria curriculum, which encourages self-expression, which is used in literature classes. It made him well known and he beat other schools, showing that our Nigeria curriculum does not create creativity, it actually encourages innovation. The Nigeria curriculum encourages competitions. The competitions in the sense that it encourages interclass competitions. Every day, students undergo competitions in which they are tasked to challenge themselves intellectually, challenge themselves, and it encourages self-expression. Whereas the teacher asks the students if what he taught was clear, the student challenges the teacher in terms of asking reasonable questions in which they can go one-on-one and also reason facts. A nation without a curriculum is a ship without compass that goes back and forth. Like I said, the Nigeria curriculum does not and has never killed creativity. The Nigeria curriculum enhances innovation in the sense that over 22.2 students in Nigeria today are well recognized due to their ability to think critically and their ability to think innovatively. The Nigeria curriculum encourages entrepreneurship education. The Nigeria curriculum lays a foundation for students, so when they go into the outside world, they have a knowledge to own up a business. Thank you.
All right. And finally, this debate comes to an end between Ideal Crystal School, K2 Lagos, and Bestgift Comprehensive School, Ijegun, Lagos. Young minds, Daniel, Joshua, Femi, and Victor, you've given it your all. It's not easy on day one of the debates. You've done well. Well done. The judges will determine how that has gone. Yvonne, are you ready with your thoughts?
Thank you. Well done. Ideal Crystal School and Bestgift Comprehensive School. I'll start with Ideal Crystal School. When you use amount of, you use it with an uncountable noun. the amount of water, the amount of money, the amount of food. Okay? You don't use it with countable nouns. Like students, for example, you use number of. The number of students, not the amount of students, okay? The number of schools, the number of subjects, not the amount of subjects, okay? With amount, you use uncountable nouns. With number, you use countable nouns, okay? You also say definitely, not definitely. Definitely, okay? Ideal Crystal School. Definitely, not definitely. Rigid, not rigid. Rigid, okay? Development, not development. According to UNESCO, blah, 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 it stated that, according to UNESCO, so and so and so happens, because you've already said that it is UNESCO making the claim. There's no need to go back and now add it. It stated that, okay? I will also say that you say think, not think. Think means something entirely different from think. So bite your tongue when you say think, okay? Slightly bite your tongue. And to Bestgift Comprehensive School, I will say, please don't say stuffs for any reason. Don't say stuffs. It's food stuff. Whatever stuff you want to say stuff, not stuffs, okay? You don't use stuff in plural. You say stuff. You say automobile, not automobile. Automobile, okay? Automobile. You also say competitive, not competitive. Competitive. Express themselves. Whenever you use themselves, whenever you use that reflexive pronoun, use it in plural. Themselves, okay? Never ever say themselves. Produce, not produce. It is Produce. So say produce, not produce. I will stop there for want of time. Femi.
All right. The verdict is out. Just before we go into it, one final message from our lead sponsor, GZ Industries.
Hello there. I'm here to tell you about the world-class beverage cans producers, GZI. At GZI, excellence is our hallmark. We produce world-class aluminum beverage cans that meet the highest international quality and safety standards. Our cans are 100% recyclable, lightweight, and designed to keep every beverage fresh while protecting the planet. With state-of-the-art facilities and responsible production practices, we are proudly setting the pace for sustainable packaging across Africa. GZI. Yes, we can.
All right. Time for us to go straight into the verdict in view of our time. Here is how this debate has been scored for the presentation round. George Ama scores it. Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 8. George Ufoma scores it. Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 8. Chief Judge Chike scores it. Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 9. It's 30-25 at this point. For the rebuttal round, George Ama scores it. Ideal Crystal 9, Bestgift 10. George Ufoma scores it a tie, 10-10. Chief Judge Chike scores it. Ideal Crystal 9, Bestgift 10. It's 28 to Ideal Crystal and 30 to Bestgift in the second round. In the third round, George Ama scores it. Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 8. George Ufoma, Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 8. And Chief Judge Chike scores it. Ideal Crystal 10, Bestgift 8. It's 30-24. It's 88 to Ideal Crystal and 79 at this point. Bringing us to diction scoring. It's a tie. 10-10. So by 98 points to 89, congratulations to the duo of Adeleye Daniel and Okiki Joshua of Ideal Crystal School, K2 Lagos. Congratulations, both of you. You progress. Well done. Well done.
Bestgift Comprehensive School. Well done. Well done. Well done. Hope to see you again. in the next edition?
Yes, you do have an opportunity to enter again in the second Lagos regional final, which will come in soon. All right, Lagos, our opening day of debates. It's there. You know how it is on the opening day. It's going to get thicker and bigger as we go.
Especially when we enter the round of 16. But we'll have to wait until then. All right? And who knows? You know what they say. Tomorrow, maybe better.
Yes, so it's Ideal Crystal up against the Outliers College, Surulere, Lagos in the second round. You have your topic.
Yes.
You know you will be supporting the motion. Until tomorrow at 4 p.m. Special thanks to the entire team who made it work today. We must say thank you to Sheriff Quadri, our producer Olamide Faduju, who leads our editorial editorial desk, Babatunde Abdul Salam, Kenneth Odueme, Samuel Iwuji, and Oyeka Elejan. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the evening.
Bye-bye.
I beg to differ returns tomorrow.
Bye-bye for now.
Terms and conditions there.
In the cooking game, you need a winning game plan. I'm not just talking about your fresh ingredients, utensils, or cooking skills. I'm talking about your choice of seasoning. My game plan is incomplete without Maggi chicken flavor. Made with a flavorful formation of onions, celery, turmeric, it's my game changer. Elevate the taste of your everyday dishes with delicious, rich
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.